Unfortunately, but welcome once again to our new video, where we pay tribute to the celebrities who pass away on a daily basis. We feel sorrow for those who leave us every day, but it is our duty. If you also want to join us in honoring these celebrities, please watch this full video in their respect so that together we can pay our tributes to them. Number 1. Peter Russell-Clarke. He was a multifaceted Australian figure known for his work as a chef, restaurateur, cookbook writer, illustrator, artist, cartoonist, television host, and public personality. He gained widespread recognition through his television show Come and Get It, where his cheeky, laid-back Aussie larrikin persona and memorable catchphrases like "Day, Rippers, You Beaut," and "Where's the cheese?" endeared him to audiences. He also served as a food ambassador for the United Nations, promoting culinary awareness on a global platform. Widely regarded as Australia's original celebrity chef, he rose to fame primarily through his cooking shows on television. One of his most notable programs was Come and Get It, a 5-minute segment that aired on the Australian Broadcasting Corporation throughout the 1980s. The show ran for 9 years and featured more than 900 episodes. He prepared meals for a range of high-profile figures, including the Duke of Edinburgh, Charles, Prince of Wales during his Silver Jubilee celebrations, as well as several Australian prime ministers and state premiers. He was born 1935 and died July 4, 2025. He was 89 years, due to stroke. Number 2. Wayne Dobson. An English magician, he rose to prominence through frequent television appearances during the late 1980s and 1990s. At the peak of his career, he starred in his own TV show titled Wayne Dobson: A Kind of Magic. In later years, he became an active advocate for multiple sclerosis awareness and charitable causes. At just 16 years old, Dobson earned the distinction of becoming the youngest member of the Leicester Magic Circle. Around the same time, he began performing semi-professionally at clubs in his local area. In 1977, he secured a shared first-place award in the close-up magic category at the British Ring Convention hosted by the International Brotherhood of Magicians. He started making guest appearances on various television programs. In 1988, he joined Engelbert Humperdinck's U.S. tour as a supporting act, earning favorable reviews and gaining exposure to major entertainment hubs like Las Vegas. He was born 1957 and died July 7, 2025. He was 68 years, due to multiple sclerosis. Number 3. Jean-Pierre Thorn. He was a French filmmaker who began his artistic journey in Aix-en-Provence, where he directed stage productions. In 1965, he transitioned to cinema by creating his first short film, Emmanuel. 3 years later, in 1968, he released his debut feature-length film titled Ozer Lutter Ozer Vainqueur, Flynn's 6. In 1989, he directed a feature-length documentary titled I Have You Under My Skin, which explored François Mitterrand's 1981 presidential election win. He later co-founded the Association du Cinéma Indépendant pour sa diffusion in 1992 to support independent film distribution. In 2019, he released The Pungent Scent of Immortelles, a personal film reflecting on the early death of his childhood love during the 1970s. He was born 1947 and died July 5, 2025. He was 78 years. Number 4. Rob Houwer. A Dutch-born film producer, he received his formal training at Munich's University of Television and Film. His 1964 short film Declaration gained critical acclaim, winning a Silver Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival. By the late 1960s, Rob Houwer had established himself as a leading figure in Germany's film production scene, known for his prolific output. In 1967, Houwer achieved global attention by producing Volker Schlondorff's A Degree of Murder, a film that went on to receive a Golden Palm nomination at that year's Cannes Film Festival. Toward the close of the 1960s in Germany, he was involved in producing a number of documentaries that focused on notable personalities from the film world, among them the acclaimed actress Romy Schneider. In 1993, Houwer received the Golden Calf Award for Best Film for The Little Blonde Death. He was honored again in 1999 with a second Golden Calf when Turkish Delight was named the Film of the Century. He was born 1937 and died July 4, 2025. He was 87 years. Number 5. Mosie Burks. Mosie Burks, the cherished American gospel singer and iconic voice of the Mississippi Mass Choir, has died at the age of 92. Celebrated for her dynamic performances and deeply moving vocals, Mosie leaves behind a legacy defined by unwavering faith, strength, and a musical gift that inspired audiences around the world. Born in 1933, Mosie was the third of 13 siblings in a modest sharecropping household. From a young age, she found comfort and purpose in music, singing in church and teaching herself guitar by the time she was 12. Influenced by gospel greats like Mahalia Jackson and Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Mosie developed a powerful voice rooted in faith. Even after facing the early loss of her mother, her determination and musical talent only deepened with time. Mosie Burks gained widespread recognition in the 1990s after joining the Mississippi Mass Choir. Her powerful voice and energetic presence quickly made her a standout member, especially on beloved tracks like This Morning When I Rose, I'm Not Tired Yet, and They Got the Word. Through her heartfelt delivery and magnetic spirit, she helped bring the choir to national and international prominence. She died July 7th. She was 92 years. Number 6. Pettis Norman. He was an American professional football player who played as a tight end in the NFL for both the Dallas Cowboys and the San Diego Chargers. He also competed at the college level with the Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls. In his first year, he secured a starting position as a split end and was voted the team's most valuable player. Throughout his college years, he contributed on both offense and defense, eventually earning All-CIAA honors twice. During his final season, he delivered a remarkable game with 5 receptions for 133 yards and 2 touchdowns, alongside 14 tackles on defense. Norman also showcased his athleticism in track and field, where he clocked an impressive 9.7 seconds in the 100-yard dash. Norman was also part of the starting lineup in Super Bowl V, where his team fell short against the Baltimore Colts. He was born 1939 and died July 7, 2025. He was 86 years. Number 7. Norman Tebbit. He was a British political figure affiliated with the Conservative Party. Beginning in 1981, he held several cabinet positions, including Secretary of State for Employment, Secretary of State for Trade and Industry, and later served as Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster while also acting as chairman of the Conservative Party. His parliamentary career began in 1970, representing the constituencies of Epping and later Chingford from 1974 onward. While attending the Conservative Party conference in Brighton in 1984, Tebbit was wounded in a bombing at the Grand Hotel, an attack orchestrated by the Provisional IRA. The explosion severely injured his wife, Margaret, leaving her permanently disabled. Following the 1987 general election, he chose to step away from his cabinet responsibilities in order to focus on caring for her. Tebbit began his national service in 1949 by joining the Royal Air Force. After completing his training, he was commissioned as a pilot officer in November 1950. The following year, in November 1951, he moved to the Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve, allowing him to fulfill his service commitments on a part-time basis. He was born 1931 and died July 7, 2025. He was 94 years.